Hello and welcome back. Okay, so we are driving off some brigands here in the swamp. Let's get to it. Okay, so there is no brigand leader added here. I suppose I'm actually glad about that. Not sure how we would fare against the leader. Haven't fought one yet. Also, one change that Hardened makes is that you don't actually get the combat music until you see the enemy, so you can't enter a camp and base, know what's inside based on the music. Which, yeah, it should be, yeah, there it goes, there's the music. Hello there, Brigand Vandal. Anyways, I guess I like that change. I don't think it's like very meaningful, but maybe it's a little bit meaningful. In any case, at least this guy was willing to come forward. So perhaps more of them will as well. I will wait and see what develops. Alright, so the question is, do I advance yet? Maybe I shouldn't advance yet, but let's at least activate the Whirling Death ability. Well, I'll advance like one tile. That also allows me to attack, of course, with my frontline pole armor. So I guess most of you just stay put. So can this give someone confidence? No, cannot be used on steady allies. So no encouragement for you, Adalbert. You'll just have to find the courage within. Let's advance one tile. Get more of a vision here. Plenty of vandals. Okay, it seems my throat and lungs aren't cooperating today. Anyways, let's kill folks. Alright, Waldo, I don't know. Advance one tile, I guess. Zafar, should I advance with him? Well, let's do the one tile again. Well, I guess I can... Let's see, did I give you... No, you don't have Pathfinder, nor do you have Elusive as of yet. Also, he doesn't have access to Pathfinder, but anyway. Also, this is one of these sacrificial guys, so it's not that big of a deal if he dies. So I might just leave him in this ever so slightly risk spot here. It's not really that much of a risk. Alright. I have a rotation that doesn't really accomplish much. Also, the banner is actually blocking my vision of Gerbold here, but we know he's there. Anyways, I guess advance one tile. Just a little amount at a time. Though I suppose I could go all in with Sigmar. He is my shield guy. But even so, he's a little bit vulnerable. He doesn't have Underdog, he doesn't have Steel Brow, he only has 64 hit points. And he's relying on flexibility, which isn't quite optimal because initiative is very low for him. But yeah. Also, I guess I'm a little bit annoyed that he has this Cultist Leather Hood for -3 vision, since especially during the night time, he's the one who wants to advance the most and go first, so I really should actually give him like a -1 vision penalty helmet at most. Especially since he's not battle forged. Anyway, so I guess I could engage straight away here, but I don't know, do I want to? 15 enemies total. Let's wait. There's probably some backline weapons there as well. I'm a little bit afraid of those. Swain could move all the way over here. But let's instead move like here. Nice. I'm liking the throwing so far. Okay, this guy is a conversions prospect, but he's also fine to sacrifice in battle or otherwise. It's 3 AP to move here, so this guy shouldn't be able to, nor this one should be able to move and attack. Netted. Though, how did you get there? Is this only 2 AP to move? He was able to get there and shield wall, which is a 4 AP action. Well, he did. He did, and now we just kill him, I guess. Probably do it with, well, begin with Gerbold. I might even use the dogs here during this round. Instead of the next one. Let's wait and see where this guy wants to go. I'm guessing here. He might also decide to go here. And I'll also wait with Gerbold, because I might want to hit whoever ends up there. That's a 95, but then again, Ansgar is a good candidate to kill the fool. Okay, free yourself, please. Could use the dog. Let's not yet. Okay, I'm going to rely, I think, on Zafar to free Sigma, so let's begin attacking with you. He has tried his best. What's the chance here? 45. And now it should be... Oh, does it not? It should improve. Yeah, 50 and 60. Why does this say 45? Anyway, he's not free. That's a problem. A little bit of a problem, but then again, maybe not a big one. He also does have the 9 lives. There's a backline weapon though. I'm a little bit worried now for Sigmar. Okay, this guy is a good target. Because of the armor. Okay, I want to kill this scoundrel, definitely. Soon. For Sigmar's safety. He ain't dead yet. So that's the Vigilant working for us. So I can attack again. Alright. Sadly, being netted doesn't lower initiative. So I could use a net on this guy, but it's possibly not going to help all that much. Well, if we lose Sigmar, then too bad, I guess. I do have the recruiter to find more Sigmars, hopefully. Maybe better Sigmars. Anyways, Waldo here is equipped with a net, but currently I don't want to use it. They're a valuable resource. So instead what I could do, since he's a sacrificial guy, I could get him on this flank and maybe do something there. Let's do so. Might equip the shield instead. Also, there's Vigilant again, doing work for us. Sadly, this is once again one of these wasted damage moments, if this lands. But it's good to get a kill. Let's go help out on this flank. Okay, there we go. There we are. Plenty of them are now fleeing. Do I want to get closer? I have Steel Brow, 18 melee defense, as well as flexibility. So I guess I will. Okay, sadly I can't move because this guy ended up here. Well, I could try it, but I don't think I want to try it. So instead, do that. That hurts a lot. That hurts a lot. Right. Even when it's going well, this early on, plenty of risks. Plenty of them. Would have been horrible if this guy had landed a hit on Gerbold as well. Anyways, he's alive for now. And he is using adrenaline. What do I do with you, Swain? Maybe move here and attack this one. Or I could attack twice here. Maybe that's better. Finally free. Okay, I think it might be dog time. Sure. One scar. Maybe moves where? He's only level 4, but he does have parry as well as anticipation. Only 58 hit points though. I can move here and still attack, but it's a very risky spot. How much do I care if he dies? I care a little bit. I suppose I don't need to take the risks, so let's instead go here. And release the Hound. $53 on this guy. I think I need to get Gerbold to safety, so I can't have his damage help us out anymore. Next round, so... yeah, I guess I go for this one. Good. Wait with you. Can I do a rotation thing? Not really. For some reason I'm getting a bit hungry. sure why. Shouldn't be, but I am. Anyway. Let's kill these fools. I can move here and try to disarm. It's pretty unlikely to... Actually, never mind. It's 5 AP to use, yeah. So instead, I guess you do nothing. Alright. I could do a rotation here. Does that help? Can I still use Gerbold on this flank? Not have to worry about him dying? Maybe? Let's do the rotation. I can kill this guy. Actually, I can kill with you. Alright, and then I can next round go in and potentially kill the poacher. The hunter here is a bit of a problem, though. Can I get next to the hunter with someone? There is definitely a chance if I move there. The hunter lands 2 shots in the body here, and then Gerbold will be dead, and I will be devastated. So I guess I should play it safe. Run away. Okay, dog is getting lucky. Actually, was this guy fleeing before? I don't think... Was he? Well, anyways, Waldo can get here. Do it. Okay, I'll release the dog later, so let's wait. Good. Very good. I could push this guy away. He's shield walling. He'll just come back. So... Okay, never mind. Here's the bandit. Potentially dagger him for his stuff. You'll see. Good boy. Alright, try to disarm someone. Probably this guy or this one. Alright. Get your dagger out. This guy was laughing as the dog missed, despite him being in a fleeing state. Anyways, this is over. Went pretty well. Who's laughing now? Bad dog. Bad dog. Okay, let's finish this. Oh, damn it. 16% chance to land there, and he probably had like 25% to hit the head there. Don't kill my dog. Okay, one thing that I wish Reforged, Hardened, and also Legends would have is that if I end my turn, if I have Recover and you can use it, that it would automatically use it. There might be a mod for that. Maybe I should look into it. Okay, one more. The dog is in danger. Don't you dare. He didn't dare. Guess I could have ended the battle. Still can, but let's kill the fool. Okay, there we go. Get one level out of that. It's for our banner. We get some loot. Nothing really seems that fantastic here, but anyway. The helmet will be pretty decent. Also, now that I have these helmets, let's give Sigmar, like I discussed, one of them for some vision. And also this is better than, obviously better than something like this, so probably for you. And also you got, well, yeah, this guy can stay in the lineup, but not you, Valdo. nor Zafar. Gerhard, level 3. Think takes Steelbrow. I definitely want this guy to live. There you go. +2 only for melee skill. I'll take the melee defense instead this time, since he max rolled, despite him being in the backline, at least for now. Let's return to Finster Baylor. Time to get paid. Alright, this event, I don't think I'll read this, and I would rather not get involved, so we'll just leave. Having a thief is the best option, I believe, in that event. Butchers also get like a decent-ish option. Tillman the merchant's desk is blanketed in dirtied and unfurled scrolls. He's smiling warmly over them as if he's crooning over a pile of treasure. Trade deals everywhere. Happy farmers, happy families, everyone's happy. Ah, it's good to be me. And of course it's good to be you, sellsword, because your pockets just got a little bit heavier. The man tosses a small purse your way, then another, and another. I would have paid with a larger satchel, but I just like doing that. He cheekily tosses another purse, which you casually catch with the sort of amused aplomb of a man who still has fresh blood on his sword. Now there we go. Right. One of the things I probably will be doing during this episode is head back south, and we'll buy some trading goods here. That's very lucrative. Also gives us, of course, an opportunity to search for cultists along the way. Let's go to Eichholz now. So head on southeast. And we might even be able to... Also, I'm considering attacking this trading caravan here. The thing is, I want to turn this place... Well, then again, it's hostile 2.25. But yeah, I kind of need that place eventually to be... Well, maybe not need, but I would like it to be neutral towards us. This also has caravan guards. I think I will attack. It's from here, right? Yes. I just did these guys a favor, but I guess time to die. Trading caravan. Bring this line up, I guess. Could do a switch there just for a little bit of a safety reason. Okay, they should be coming towards us. So I can hold. I might do some daggering here, especially on this guy. Okay. Let's see if I can disarm. It's unlikely. Don't want to kill this one. Not then again, 80. Well, the helmet here would be nice to get, so maybe we'll try to dagger him as well, but this guy is the priority dagger. Daggering priorities. Just move there and switch into the knife. %. Did you have fast adaptation? You do. Okay, in that case, try it. This is a pretty dangerous weapon still, this hand axe, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, so this guy has... Is it from Axe Mastery? I guess it is. Yeah, Split Shield applies Dazed for 1 turn. Sucks to be you, Erwin. $29. Yeah, go for it. Try it. And you just go on this flank. Ilmar engages. Or actually, could go for this guy. Yeah, let's do that. 18%. 42%. Knifed down. And disarmed. You do nothing, I guess. We are definitely not the good guys in this story. Oh, there's... okay. Didn't quite see there's someone there. But there is. There we are. Another glorious battle. Okay, we get things, mainly just food though, but yeah, we also get the 90 armor, the mail coif, the padded nasal helmet. And it even fits in our inventory. Though it's pretty full, should I head back to Lugnstead in that case to sell things? Maybe. 70 armor. Is that good? I don't know if it's good anymore, but I guess I'll repair it. The leather lamellar is good. Also, let's see. I don't have a knife. Or Erwin. This is probably... let's see, so it's an 80? Yeah, it's an 80. Well, it's better than a cultist letterhood. So, okay. You also have this helmet, 120. And it's vision -2. Maybe for Ansgar here. And then we have a 100 helmet. -6 fatigue. That one was vision -1. Well, maybe Sven. Sure. Do some switches there. Also, yes, the 90 armor. I guess that's also for Sven. This is also 90, okay. Oh, these are hundreds, okay. Repair them. Their weight with 15 though, which is a lot. Okay, let's probably move on. I'll take a look if there's a free space for anyone though. Yeah, you have free space. Take some bandages. Okay, so the question is, do I offload my inventory again at Lugnistead before I leave the north? I think the answer might be yes. Though a lot of it is filled with things that aren't worth much. Let's at least visit Eichholz before I decide. I'll leave the Black House caravans alone. No recruits, really? We have 1 skull spiders. This is going to be a yes, mainly because of the rowing beast's ambition. Before I go at them, though, it's getting to be night time. Let's camp for a bit. And repair things. Wait for daylight as well. Okay, that's good enough. Let's see. Might be getting ambushed by them, but it's a 1 skull. Where are you? They might be over here. To the northwest. You find a webbed corpse leaning against a lone tree. You slash the filaments away. A child's body slips out and crumples to the ground. Its face is tight to the bone, a pallid skull with the eyeballs peeking from deep in the sockets. The tongue is equally receded and there's hardly a nose at all. Hilmar spits and nods.
All right, we're close. Rather, they're close. If it's solace to you folks, the boy died prior to this here state of being. Webnecks bearing poison with the puncturing and no kit would stand to survive it long.
Well, that's good. Time for the men to find these monsters. Indeed, it seems they are to the northwest. Seven to 10. Okay, fighting in the plains is maybe better, but it doesn't really matter. The nest of webnecks is a pit of earth wreathed in white. At its rim are thin filaments which list about at even the slightest suggestion of a breeze. Marching your company inward, the webbing begins to take a sort of civilized shape, as though you were walking in from wintry hinterland, the recency of its creation apparent in its tight trappings. Deer, dogs, man-sized cocoons, which show no sign of life, all bound snug in the hangars of white silos and plains like morsels lost upon a pale rug. A black shadow saunters up behind the veiled domicile, coming to the fore with its legs squatting defilade I do not know what that means. Its head crouched beyond them as though the foul cretin were gated by its own stride. A human hand sucks in and out from its mandibles like some macabre pacifier. You've come to the right place. Alright, this should probably go pretty well. Let's just fight where we stand. For the most part, that is. I'll skip the rolling death, I believe. Let's go here. Wait for surround, I guess. Here I won't wait. Let's get the bolster. And take this high ground, maybe? It's a good high ground also for Swain, though. Yeah, let's take the front line there. Step down here. Alright, I could use Spear Wall, but I think I won't. Instead, probably leave the high ground. Well, then again, I can use the Spear Wall from here. He only has 57 melee skill though, but I don't know. Let's try it for once. It worked. It worked twice. Alright. Let's just hold this position. Keep those action points going. Need a headshot here. Instead, let us wait. If I hit this guy, well, this spider, it's going to die though, so I guess I'll actually do that. Oh, never mind. It was a headshot. Okay. Sure. Why not? Okay, let's break free instead of... Well, actually, I can do both. I can do both. Never mind. I'll go for this one. If I use the dog, I can't attack twice, so never mind. The sound design is so good in this game. I know I've said that plenty of times. Bears repeating though. Can actually move all the way over here and attack. There we go. Erwin gets a level up. We get 4 of these webbed valuables. Inventory is full. I don't need tattered sack cloths. You ready a return to Adalbert of Eckholtz, but first have the nest torched entirely. The company stands before the flames, listening to the shrill cries of spiderlings, and at times laughing at the little mites, scuttling around like tiny fireballs on legs. Let's be done with this. Alright. And now let's buy this quality wood. Oh, inventory again. Food is cheap, but don't really need it. Yeah, I guess at this point I should probably head back to that city to sell. So, probably will. Let's make a nutshell trophy, probably. That also makes some space in the inventory. I could make like reinforced throwing nets. So there's this bug still here. Which isn't really a big deal, but still. So who has the throwing nets? Waldo. Let's make them better. It's only $50. Could make poison, but probably don't want to. It does have some uses, I guess. But I will not. Okay. So Waldo. Have the nets. And the nutshell trophy goes for... Maybe Erwin. He has a pretty low resolve for now. Before he hopefully gets converted to being a cultist. And he's also level 2 now. Let's pick up Promised Potential. Mean rolls. Also, do I go with throwing with him as well? That's something I could do. And once again, if Promise Potential is a success, I can just spec out of anything I do here. Let's at least keep it as an option. Let's take all of this. Even though the +2s feel a little bit bad. Okay, and like I said, let's go back to Lugnisted, so head on first to Hermannshof. Also I see brigands. There's also... I'm going to still assume this is a bug. A visual bug, for some reason. Pillagers, vandals, hunters, poachers. Okay, they have the clear ranged superiority. Still take this fight, though. And I'll once again do a very minor armor switch here. One thing I should maybe do is give the indebted something to hold on to. Also, does someone still have a crappy shield? It seems the answer is no. Okay, I'll give the indebted some things to hold on to. So take like that and take that. And those and maybe these. Okay. Is this the formation I want? Maybe I bring Zafar for this. I forget how tough pillagers are. Let's bring Zafar but leave Waldo out of this. Also, should Sven now be in the front? Probably not. 55 hit points. Yeah, I don't think so. Not even with Steelbrow and Underdog. Okay, couple of crossbows. That's a bit spooky. Definitely spooky. They don't actually start loaded because they don't have the mastery. Or it's not from the mastery actually, it's from an earlier perk, I believe. So that's good at least. Okay. Let's see, where's the... are you a pillager? You're a pillager. Okay, you're not that bad. Does have 110 hit points though. This guy can actually move and attack, so maybe that's too far. Okay, let's move back. Okay, probably use Whirling Death. If I do a rotation and use Adrenaline... Let's see. I can move here, end up here. I can next round move next to this guy. That is a bit risky. Then again, I can just skip the Adrenaline. I can pretty much guarantee that I'll have a target next round anyway. Pretty much. Well, at least I can do the rotation in any case. Go on the flanks here. Uh-oh. Well, that's not too bad. It's only a tier 1 crossbow. We already have a target, 2 targets actually for Gearbolt. So I don't even need to do the rotation. Go in here. Well done. Okay, let's not get too close. I'm a little bit afraid of the Golden Dag. That's a very good early weapon. I forget if there's like a military grade Golden Dag in Reforged, but there is in Legends. They are backing off, it seems. Okay, time to engage, I think. Let's go up against just one of them for now. So the pillager here Well, I guess I can block the pillager with S-Big. There you go. Potentially getting stunned. Shield wall, maybe? I'll shield wall. Especially since the golden dag is there. Getting a bit lucky against the crossbows. Just as I said that, we get hit in the head there. That's why I would like to have Steel Brow, basically for everyone that I want to keep alive. That's really nasty. And of course it's on Gerbold as well. Okay, that sucks. If this guy ends up here... Let's block that. I can push this guy away. Actually, I can't. Never mind. Not with the shield. So instead we kill him. Hopefully. Alright, this one is probably getting next to Zafar, but Zafar can die, and he also does have a melee weapon. So, we do that. Stagger helps. Also, this one decided to stay. I think I might use the dog, actually. Let's use the dog. Oh, you're now fleeing, okay. So in that case, what do I do with Adalbert? 5% to try to disarm. I could move on the crossbow, actually. It's probably safe-ish. He only has 33 hit points left, though. Maybe I shouldn't in that case. Yeah, I guess maybe I shouldn't. Let's go maybe on this flank. Okay, he has minus 21 initiative, so from him, Gerbold should be safe. So he might be about to die. Release the hounds! Alright, fleeing. Let's go in with Ansgar. And also move there with Erwin. Have to babysit Gerbold in every single fight, at least for now. Going for Gerbold, of course. Probably should have waited there before doing that. Oh, parry has actually a sound effect, it seems. Has hit Ansgar's weapon for 1 damage. Oh, I didn't realize it will damage weaponry. Interesting. Okay. Getting hit in the head is actually still pretty bad, even from one of these wooden flails, probably. But I should be able to kill this guy. He can also use adrenaline. Well, actually, no, he can't if he moves twice. I think I should once again play it safe, despite it feeling bad. Let's play it safe. Back off. What the hell was that move? Okay, sure. Why not? You do you. Live your best bandit life. Alright, I'll stop these guys from fleeing. They wouldn't... well, also stop them from shooting. They wouldn't be fleeing just yet. There we go. Couple of levels. We get the golden dag. Can we fit everything? Not quite. $45. I thought this would be worth much less. 25, okay. 90. It really doesn't make much of a difference doing this slight micromanagement with the loot, but it makes a little bit of a difference. Oh, cultist. Nice. Thorhelm. Who is... Sadly, he's not very good. He doesn't even have parry to go along with the range defense. He does have iron lungs. He does have indomitable. I guess I could use that with his meager defenses. Well, if he makes it that far. I will keep him since he's a cultist, but yeah. At least he has a ton of hit points. 3 stars and goes nimble. If he had access to shields, he'd be pretty good actually. In a way. But he doesn't. So, I don't know, we'll see. Also, no fast adaptation, but I guess he does have backstabber. So, I don't know what to do with this guy. He could, like, be a net thrower, maybe. He doesn't have the net perks, but still. Maybe he'll roll well enough to be useful in battle, we'll see. I'll call this guy Cultist Minus, I guess. For now. Does have a star in Resolve, but no leadership tree. And we already have one of those. But welcome aboard, Thorhelm. So let's level up Zafar, level 4. Okay, am I taking initiative? Probably yes. Let's also take this resolve. Okay, and take hybridization. Actually, do I want that? What else could I take? I could take elusive. For example. Throwing mastery already comes with switching throwing weapons being a free action after using a throwing attack. Don't care about the melee defense that I would eventually maybe get. So yeah, let's go with elusive, I guess. Let's go with elusive. Action point cost for movement on all terrain is reduced by 1. Doesn't stack with Pathfinder. After moving 2 tiles, become immune to rooted effects. Esvig, level 7, picks up, I guess, Nimble. Yeah, picks up Nimble, and might want to switch a little bit with the armor. So, in Hardened, take 60% less hit point damage from attacks, but take more armor damage equal to the combined weight of your body armor and helmet as a percentage. So taking 18% more armor damage at the moment. Oh, plus 5 hit points. I will definitely take that. Also take the plus 3 melee defense. Double check, did you like... I guess you do like having fatigue. Vigilant, Berserk is there to take. So I'm guessing, or I'm considering rather, taking the fatigue over the plus 2 melee skill here. He also does have fast adaptation. I can patch up the melee skill on the veteran levels. So I'll do that. Though I'm not 100% sure that's the right call, but it's an option that I've taken. Okay. Let's not recruit anyone else here. Thief contract. It's a 1 skull. I think I'll still take those. Though I could leave that for later when I come back south. That also buys me time to heal up Gerbold. So I should equip Thorhelm. Let's do so. I'll give him one of these armors. You can have that instead. Helmet-wise, take... Actually, yeah, take a backline weapon for now. But helmet-wise... Let's go with one of these rusty mail coifs. I'll mark a question mark here. Because I don't know what to do with this guy. He could rotate others, I guess. No star in fatigue. But still. And also iron lungs. We'll see, we'll see. Okay. Food is cheap. I don't need it though. I think I can sell it for a profit. So I'll buy it. Let's not get... Well, I'll get some ammunition. Actually, goddammit. Sell this. Let's get ammunition, but I'll not buy those tools yet. I might buy them after the thief contract. If it's still here. Let's go sell things. Still have the ambushed trade routes. That's excellent. I am not going to Thunder Stitch, so I will not take this. I'll leave it there though, just in case, I guess. This is also to Thunder Stitch. Alright. Let's sell again. Also, am I making a profit with this? Technically, yes. Or actually, no, it's 11. Oh, I am not making a profit. Okay, never mind. That was incorrect. Usually I don't sell food for profit, so that's why. Anyways, profit is being made. Quite a bit of profit. I'll sell 3 of these gossamers, but I'll keep 4. Okay, plenty of these cleavers that I have. I'll keep like 1. Keep maybe 1 reinforced wooden flail. I think I'll keep the golden dag. Keep this sword. Am I going to use a notched blade? I probably won't. These are essentially the same piece. Throwing axes do have some uses, so I might keep those. I have food for... Okay, only 8 days, never mind. Maybe I should not sell any of it in that case. I was considering selling the cured venison here, but... I mean, it's a nice amount of money, but I don't really need it. I have 10,000 now. That's a good amount. I'll sell the adrenaline gland. Do with that what you see best. Okay, I'll buy these tools. They're a bit expensive, but let's do it. No cultists. I could get Baranor the monk. Do I want that guy as a potential sacrifice? Maybe not. Monks also have some decent events, but probably unnecessary. Okay, I think we're... Oh, never mind. We are not ready to move on because I want to sell maybe some of this stuff that you guys are holding on to. I'll do so. I don't need these cultist leather hoods. Not that amount of them. Not anymore, so I'll sell 2 of them, I guess. Sell 1 of these falchions. I think this is the armor that I bought. And now I'm about to sell it, since I don't need it anymore. Also sell this Wanderer's coat, I guess. Spells the padded surcoat. Well, I don't... Yeah, let's actually keep it. Keep it around for now. Sell 1 of those. Sell that as well. Okay, let's finally move. Well, then again, I could take a look. Despite the ambush trade routes, but yeah, of course there's nothing. I came here to pick up an heirloom from my late grandfather, just to get to know it has been stolen by marauding barbarians. They are said to loiter somewhere in the tundra east of here, but I fear I will never get it back. Okay, so that's a famed item, I believe. To the east. I don't know if we should pursue that at the moment. Probably not. But if I remember, then somewhere to the east there's a famed item, potentially. Let's go. I'll take this contract now. To the east. I now have enough money to even perhaps buy a famed item. A weapon. If I see a good enough one somewhere. Okay, this will be an easy fight. And Esbig now has rotation, so he... not rotation, nimble. Why did I think this is rotation? Well, he does have rotation, but he now has nimble. So he's far safer than he used to be. Really hope Swain gets converted. We might be strong enough now to take on some of the slightly tougher camps. Probably we are. We'll see. Ever so slight chance of getting stunned there, but let's not abuse the waiting mechanic this time. There's the parry again. I do like that there's a sound effect for it. That hurts a bit. But there I did abuse the waiting mechanic, so we're not even really stunned. Alright. Couple of level ups. Mainly doing these easy contracts for those level ups. Okay, Erwin, level 3. Plus 3 there. Let's take plus 2 melee skill and plus 4 resolve. And takes Steelbrow. And we'll probably also go into shields. Probably also pick up Colossus if he's still with us. Ilmar, level 8. Plus 3 melee skill. Plus 5 fatigue. And I suppose... resolve? Some range defense would actually be pretty good to have. He already has 52 resolve, and he's a cultist, so that won't be an issue. At least I don't think it will be an issue. I'll take the range defense this time. Okay, and now it's time for a damaging perk. Well, an action point perk. So either leverage, probably leverage, or berserk. I think it's leverage. Your first polearm attack each turn costs -1 action point for every adjacent ally. I haven't played Hardened enough to try this out, but this seems very, very powerful. Especially when you combine it with something like berserk. And vigilant, and unstoppable, and inspiring presence. So take leverage. There we go. One thing I could do at this point also is get the donkey for more inventory slots. I might do that. Also, there's... yeah, I do have a free seat here, so maybe I should spend the money. The scout is far better. The lookout has been nerfed and the scout has been buffed. So I think I like the scout now more. I have never taken the negotiator. I never bother with the contract negotiations because they can fail. And it's also more clicking. Scavenger might be worthwhile. One thing that I would like to see here is the actual percentage or the chance that the scavenger has to recover tools and supplies. I have never actually looked it up. How much is it? I'll go with the scout. The scout is also pretty cheap. Travel faster in forests and swamps, more vision when on a hill, prevents sickness and accidents due to terrain. Let's not get the donkey. Not yet. Okay, and now we finally start moving south again. Alright, so let's go to Schwedfeste. Since there's nothing at Eichholz. Randulf bands with the company and there is little argument as to why. When asked where he came from, he shrugs and speaks of Davkul while nodding knowingly in your direction. Yes, join us. Oh, 3-star melee skill, 1-star melee defense. Starts at the... well, that's not actually the min-roll melee skill. He's clumsy. 2-star resolve. Doesn't seem to have fearsome nor rally though. But yes, this is a good find. Welcome aboard, Randulf. Let's call you Cultist Plus. So... even with 3 stars, reaches only 82 melee skill by level 11, thereabouts. But that's a decent amount. Give him a backline weapon if I have one. I do. Give him this armor. Give him a different kind of helmet. Also, let's give you that. For a cultist, he's quite handsome. I guess it makes sense. He has resolve stars. He's a charismatic cultist. He's a cultist leader. Why would anyone join a cult if the leader is uncharismatic? Well, he just joined us. He's not the leader yet. But surely he will advance through the ranks quickly. Anyways, I want like a -2 vision. Ideally, helmet-wise. So maybe this. Let's give Eswick something else. He's now nimble, so... Maybe. Maybe go with this, well, that's 8 weight. Which is actually more than this padded dented nasal helmet. Let's go with 6. No, let's do it like this. Yeah, let's do it like that. I guess I'll also repair some of this stuff. We might use the golden dag, but not just yet. Maybe for someone like Sven? Though melee defense is low. What's the reach of the golden dag? 5, okay. Schwedfeste. Not getting a hedge knight we never actually might, unless I really build up money and I find a dumb one. There is a cultist here, Ludger the Misguided. Okay, I'm filling up on cultists. 3-star melee defense and sure footing. I'm hoping he has shields as well to make use of that. He also max rolled melee skill, but no stars. He does have shields. We have found like a decent-ish shield guy. Has 9 life, survival instinct and Colossus as well. So we can make like a decent-ish tanky character. Doesn't have underdog, doesn't have steel brow though. Nor indomitable. Does have a star in fatigue, 2-star initiative. And does have flexible, so we probably go with dodge this time. Nice. At this point I can actually start skipping the poorer cultists that we find. But surely there will be plenty of death in the future. We'll lose someone, hopefully not, but we might lose someone like Gerbold, so even Gerbold might go, so there will be room in the future probably. Let's give him some things. Guess he goes into the front line immediately. He has 60 hit points and, well, 8 melee defense is a bit low, but still. Let's go with one of these helmets. Let's give you a shield and another shield. And let's go with the falchion. And let's see. Let's let Erwin maybe sit out. He ain't a cultist yet. He might never be one. Nice. Also, let's mark him as well as a C+. Also, if he rolls really well with melee skill, he might be a damage dealer. In that case, maybe I should not take one with the shield immediately. Let's mark those shield things in blue. And you go into the flank there, and you go in the middle. Actually, I'll do it like this time. Let's put Sigmar on that flank. Do it something like this. Alright, it's going well. I'm a little bit tempted to get someone like Grimvold here, because I'm still lacking the tactician. He has back to basics, leadership. He's also tiny and cocky. I'll leave him here, since I have enough cultist conversion candidates. Let's get some expensive tools. I can afford them. Sell a few things. Okay. Do I want to make use of the training hall at this point? Maybe I do. It's not like that much. I usually go with rigorous schooling because it lasts for 5 battles. I even have enough money to maybe consider getting a weapon spec or an armor spec for someone. But I think still that's not really a good idea. Let's get some rigorous schooling going though. For the level 1s at least. Maybe even Thorhelm the C-. So he doesn't feel left out. I think I skipped that for the more leveled people for now because it's more expensive. Okay. So continue south. Let's also visit Dornburg. Battle sites. I guess I'll scout this fog of war here. I see tracks. It's only got 1 time speed, so I don't get surprised. It's probably brigands, and probably something I can defeat. No, never mind. It's the second Wesenstadt company, but they might be chasing something. They are. But they did also catch up to them. Okay, do I want to join the fight this time? I guess I still do. It's a bit tedious to do so, but let's do it. Let's level people. Well, then again, when I join the fight and I don't get the majority of the kills, it's not going to level that much, but I guess I still will. Let's be nice. Let's help out. They don't need the help, but let's help out. 25 on 11. Fair fight if I've ever seen one. I might be able to get some kills with the dogs as well. Welp, there's already one dead, and I haven't even seen them yet. Did we waste our time? We'll see. Would be nice to kill this guy. He has a spetum. I might use that. So you're the new guy, right? You're one of the new guys. Yeah. Let's not get carried away. Be able to kill at least one person. Alright. We have a good chance of getting this bandit. Oh, there's another reach weapon there. Take a look at these noble troops as well, so I have a bit of an inkling on what I'll be facing at some point. Also, Volch. Okay, there are reach cleavers in Reforged. I know I've played Reforged before, but I keep forgetting things. Nice try. Oh yes, I have the new perk now. Leverage. Well, might be we get only one kill here, but... oh well. Okay. So we'll find out whether we get that weapon or not. So let's see. 1, 2, 3 kills. We didn't get the weapon though. We got a weapon, not the one we wanted. Dornberg. This time, no cultist luck. I'll get the ammunition though. Also get food. We have to feed a lot of people now. Even the sacrifices need to be fed. Anything else here? Not really. That means we move on. This location is on a hill, so we probably don't want to even attempt it yet. But I can take a look. Wasn't there a hedge knight there also last time? This time, no hedge knight. 4 to 6 hunters. A bandit. Brigand highwayman, brigand robbers. I'll leave it be. For now. Let's visit Kargau. Okay, there's a caravan coming from there. I might destroy it, but let's first visit Kargau. Which contract, it seems? I probably pass. I guess I could maybe consider it, though. You find Nut of Kargau with a scapula around his neck. Though it's ordinary thaumaturgical arrangements have been replaced with garlic and onions. He has tears in his eyes. Oh, Sellsword, I'm glad to see you. Please, sit. Ducking under herb-heavy streamers, you come and sit before the man. Your eyes slim and begin to water. He continues. Look, this is going to make me sound like the biggest goddamn fool you've ever come by, but listen. Many years ago, my firstborn, Thorismund, came into this world clothed in illness. Desperate, I sought the aid of witches. You hold up your hand. You ask him if he made a pact, and if they're here to collect on the debt. The man nods. Aye, 18 years is what they promised, and tonight is his 18th upon the earth. This is no simple task, Sellsword. These women are dangerous beyond any steel's proper reckoning, and I wager they'll be all the more hellish once they learn I refuse to pay. Are you sure you wish to help me protect my child? Probably not. 1420, that is a lot, but that also indicates difficulty. No tactician tree for this gambler. I guess I'll use the tryout for once, since I also get the discount for it. Yeah, I think I pass on that. I also don't have an archer, so taking the witches on is definitely a risk. They also might have like an unhold. That would be scary. They probably don't, but I think it's possible. So I pass. What I can do instead is kill your caravan. At least if it's going... Oh, brigands. Maybe I should take on the brigands instead. Yes, let's do that. And after that, we'll see. Twelve brigands. There they are. Oh, hi. Hunter on the flank. Don't want to get carried away here, even though this is probably quite easy. Move like there. Oh, Spetum. Yeah, we were looking for that. Gerhard is the banner guy. Move him maybe there. Gerbold goes for the flanking maneuver. And takes out the hunter, hopefully. How brave. Right, I think I can afford to be a little bit more aggressive with Eswig's nimbleness. Step forward, I guess. Also has a shield. The plan has worked. Getting a reach cleaver that we saw those nobles wield would be pretty nice for Adalbert. That's probably going to take a long time before I find one of those though. Hasn't acted. Let us wait. Okay, so this is 4 AP, what? For every adjacent ally, it should cost -1 action point. What? Oh yeah, it's 4 because... yeah, 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. I know math. Anyway. Please step here. Okay. For morale reasons, let's go for that one and do that. Thorhelm has been engaged by a vandal. Isn't Thorhelm like level 1? Yes. Somewhat problematic, perhaps. Just attack, I think. Ludger. Should I go here to help? Maybe, but let's wait. Okay, now it would be nice to disarm this fella. No such luck. Attacking with the whip does nothing, so probably just hold. And Gerhard goes for this guy. Or one of these, maybe. Yeah, one of these, probably. He has failed. Okay, Randulf, let's see. Let's not get in melee range with this guy. The reason to go there would have been to hit this one. Okay, I think I probably want Swain to help out here. Though I can get 2 attacks from this. Yeah, this is also a more dangerous weapon, so let's hit once for a stagger. Okay, and now with Ludger, who is also level 1. Just engage this guy. I could use riposte, I'm not going to. No time to use the whirling death, so let's not. Okay. Yeah, this weapon doesn't really do much against armor, so we're fine-ish. Alright. And finally attack twice in 1 round with a polearm. That's going to get even better once I have Berserk, etc. A 6% chance to land this, but what else would I be doing? So, well, I can wait. I can wait and see if... Oh, damn it, that hurts. Gerbold, why must you be so flimsy? He's like a glass cannon. Though he does have like... Yeah, he has 3 stars in melee defense. Well, I guess I risked it by not using Rolling Death. Next level though, he'll get flexible. Alright, at this point I will do that. Get a 31% chance. Let's again try to disarm. Or I could go here to help out. Let's actually do that. Hit in the head. But the damage was reduced. Why was it only 3%? Oh, night time, yeah. So your range defense is only 3 at the moment. Something to consider when choosing when to do battle. Okay, now the high ground here is alluring, but I could also take that with someone else. Let's take it though, I think. Okay. Guess I should go for this one, despite... Okay. Well, he's probably still fine. Probably. Hopefully. Ow. Also hit on Ansgar. Ansgar is now actually in a bit of a bind. That helps with that though. $41, I guess actually 68 here. $74 is better. It's also a kill. Action 9. Hopefully I can kill this guy before he can do something against Gerbold. I could do a rotation or try to move here. I think I'll try to move there. 77. Okay. Go here instead. %. No. Okay. 2 allies there, 3 allies here. Does it matter? So it's 4 plus 6 from here. That's 10. But I have to move here, so I guess it doesn't matter. How about getting next to this guy? It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Do it. Now we go for him. With Swain. Oof. We might be losing Ansgar. Definitely possible. I'll try for the decapitate. Oh, nice. There's still the bandit here, though. Can finish the job. Oh well, it's not like the biggest loss if Ansgar bites the dust. We'll see. Spetum is about to act. Okay. Rest in peace, Ansgar. That's not too bad now, since we found so many cultists lately. 35. Let's wait. I think I just... Well, then again, I would like to still have more of these helmets, I guess. So I could dagger this guy. I could do that. And now he's also fleeing, so it's safe. There's still this fool though. Bad dogs. Okay, yeah. So Ansgar has died. Rest in peace. Get a couple of level ups. And things. We also do get the Spetum. Two-handed spear. Okay, let's bring in Erwin again. Oh, don't you guys be feeling that sad. Anyways, Thorhelm, level 2. If only he had at least parry, but he doesn't. I still don't know what the hell I should be doing with this guy. Maybe just letting him die at some point. I'll take... Does he want... No, he doesn't really care about initiative, does he? He'd roll a +4 range skill. I could go with throwing without any stars. Feels semi-stupid, but it can work. I don't know, whatever. Let's take the +4 there. We'll see. Let's take the +5 range defense, and let's take the +4 hit points. And... let's take like student out of these options. Rower question mark. For now, he can still use the jacket pike though. Gerhard, level 4. Takes the resolve. Takes the +4 melee skill. And then it's between +5 hit points and +3 melee defense. I think I'll go with the melee defense actually, despite him being ideally in the backline. I'll go ahead and do that. And let's take Rally the Troops. Finally, we have that. And also, I found things. So let's repair those things. Also a dagger. Okay. Also, yeah, there's a helmet. 120 helmet. Give that to... Vision -2, but still fine for some like... Well, let's give it to actually Ludger. Then we have this 100 piece. Vision -1. Maybe Spain? Now let's go with Randulf here. Okay. I'll also repair the hooked blade. Let's camp. And then to Splitterberg. Okay. Here we are. No cultists. How about Volkart the refugee though? There's also Rumold the caravan hand. Pretty cheap. Does have determined and lucky. So I guess I should probably check if he's good. And then hopefully we'll convert him if he is. 3-star melee skill, 3-star resolve, 2-star hit points. Good enough to stick around if he's willing. Sadly, the perks don't play well with what I had in mind, though, as a backline role. I could go with shields, though. Shields plus maces. Try to stun. Shields plus spears is fine as well. Spear walling. This is a pretty good find. Caravan plus plus. I should also actually mark down convert. Okay. Maybe I should let Waldo go now, since I don't want him consuming one of those conversions. I will do so. I'd also let him get killed on purpose, but let's be nice. Let's even pay him for his time. And when you dismiss people, their experience actually gets split between the remaining, so I have a level for Ludger here. Okay, starts very well. Plus max 3 melee skill, plus 4 melee defense, and I was going with initiative, so probably take that. Okay, and since I did max roll the melee skill, I'll not pick shields at least yet. We'll see. I think I'll take 9 lives. He only has 60 hit points, despite having 3-star melee defense. 1 hit in the head could finish him, potentially. And if not 1, then 2. There's also Survival Instinct and Colossus, but I'll go with the 9 lives. Okay. How about Volkthart, though? He's asthmatic and dumb. He can stay here. Let's buy these grains. Take a look at the weaponsmith. And the armor. Okay, no famed things. Also, I'm running a bit low on money. I'll skip the dogs as well, I guess. Let's go. Hardened. You find a man squatting beside the road. He's half naked, and judging by the here and there state of his clothes, he did not undress himself. He explains that he was traveling to Hardened to partake in the gladiator games, but a group of rogues robbed him. Not interested in his woes, you inquire about these games. He explains that it's a series of fights, like a tournament, and the winner gets a big prize. The man shakes his head.
I suppose the only prize I got was getting my arse kicked. Hey, you look like you could use some help. What say I?
You walk off, mulling over whether or not to seek out Hardened and its festive arena. Okay, I'm not going to participate in a tournament. We'll see. Maybe I will take part in a single gladiator fight, though. If it's easy enough. Here we are. Yeah, there's a tournament. No thanks. That's way too much of a risk. Basically, guaranteed to lose that. Maybe even in the first bout. No thanks. Caravan to Qadim. That's a long ways to go. No indebted, no cultists. Or was there an indebted? No, there is an indebted. Okay, I'll get this indebted as a sacrifice. Okay, now we have 3 level 1 indebteds. I need to level Rumolds and some of these others to make sure they aren't candidates. yeah, if it happens, it happens. Safar has leveled to level 4 and he's actually useful. So he's not in the sacrificial pool anymore. Marketplace has some incense. It's a bit steep. Some rice. Dried lamb is expensive AF. I'll get throwing nets and tools and rice though. I guess we can make like a profit still from this. At least if I deliver it all the way to our selling city. Let's get it. Alright, what I'll do here is end the episode here. I'll sell a few things here, not that many of them. And next time we'll head probably to the hub. Maybe scout the desert for some nomads to kill. And after that we'll head probably back to Lugnstead again. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.